Savage of Savage Makeup Artistries, and welcome back to my channel. So tonight I'm just going to show you how I got this beat snatch full face makeup look using all these different hacks that you see popular on Instagram and YouTube. So yeah, if you want to learn how to achieve tonight's soft, glowy, angelic look using all these different hacks, then keep on watching and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so I just grabbed some primer. I'm using my NYX Photo Loving Primer, and this is a clear one. So yeah, I'm just hurrying up putting some primer all over my face. Make sure we protect her from all this craziness we about to do to her. And I should do my eyebrows, and I prep my eyelids already. If you watch my other videos, you'll see how I go about doing my brows and prepping my eyes. First hack is this spoon one, and I'm going to be using my Illuminate by Tisdale, their eye and cheek palette with BH Cosmetics. Why does that light always go out when you introduce something white to the screen? It's so rude. But let's see, so it's always good to start off with a transition shade. So my eyes already prepped with a really light shade to have a nice even blank canvas, and this is the shade I use. And I'm going to dip into this like medium warm brown here, and I'm going to take that as my transition shade. So yeah, I'm going to grab a fluffy blending brush, and this is also by Tisdale. This is the number 5 Illuminate brush by Tisdale in collaboration with BH Cosmetics. So let's see, how are we going to get a little product on my brush, tap off the excess, grab my spoon. Let's see, this makes more sense here. So I got the spoon, like, if you can see, like, it's like right into my crease, so it's really like cupping my eyelid. I just figured that makes more sense to get it perfect, and I'm really pressing it up against there, and we're going to see how this works. Okay, not bad. So my lid area is actually like really perfectly defined. Like, this would definitely probably make creating a cut crease much easier. Okay. Alright, so I would definitely say that works. Yeah, it definitely works. So yeah, I'm gonna try to define this crease a bit more. So I'm gonna use try using you. So this is a bit more of a flat little shader brush, and I'm gonna grab this dark brown from that palette, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing. And I'm putting the brush like directly in there, so it's not like flat going across this way, but only the very tip of the brush is actually touching my eye. Oh, shiitake and mushroom. Wow, do you see that? It definitely does make it a lot easier to define that crease. So now at this point, you could probably just go like right above it and just start blending this upwards, not touching on the lid, and you'll have a fairly decent cut crease going on. So yeah, I'm just grabbing some more of that dark brown, putting it just above where we created that cut crease, where we deepen it up at. Just following along with that, and then with that same fluffy blending brush, blending out any harsh lines. This is so crazy. This looks pretty good. Definitely helps to make it easier for beginners. So like, this looks much better than how my cut crease looked when I first started trying to do a cut crease. Where was these hack videos at when I was struggling? And now you should just be able to fill in your eyelid area as usual. Grabbing a flat brush, and I'm gonna go into like this rose shimmer color right there and take that right on my lid. That looks pretty good. Like, I mean, it's like a little higher up right there, almost kind of cartoonish. But I guess you would have to play, like, crack this a bit more with the spoon to get it perfect. But that's a pretty good cut crease to have done with a spoon. Pretty dang good. So yeah, next one is grabbing your little beauty blender sponge web, and I'm gonna use this tip to apply my gel liner to create a nice snatched wing line above this eye. So let me grab my liner and I'll be right back. Alright, so I grabbed my NYX dark brown gel liner. I think it's best to coat like that whole tip. And I think because if you notice how wide like this tip is, probably not good to like apply that whole thing, or you're gonna have a super big line on there. So I'm just gonna use like half of it, like kind of put it on an angle and hang the rest off my actual lash line. Okay, on my actual like going across my lash line, but once you get out there to wing it out, that just look crazy as hell. But I'll do the same thing to the other eye real quick. Yeah, this definitely gets cray-cray, like once you get to the outer edges, but on the lid, it's not so bad creating like a straight line. So yeah, I wouldn't use this as a hack, like say if I ran out of a makeup brush, I don't know. Definitely use something else. I'm just gonna clean it up a little with my handy dandy wipe here. Alright, so I actually didn't apply lashes, but I wanted to include a hacks for you guys for your false lashes. You know, just a good way to take care of them. But yeah, my eyes are still healing from the last time I had on lashes, and I was being lazy and didn't properly take them off, so they're pretty sensitive, so I didn't apply lashes at all. But yeah, this is just how you take care of them. Give them a good swish around and some rubbing alcohol. Let it soak for 15 minutes. And then it'll help, you know, break down all that mascara and all the gook and stuff on there and make the glue a lot easier to remove. So yeah. Next hack is using toothpaste to remove like the dead skin off your lips and to make your lips nice and smooth and I guess moisturized. And I don't know if you can tell, but my lips are definitely like chapped and dried. It's not cute, so I could definitely use something to help get these lips together. I forget how long it said to leave this on. I think it said no longer than 10 seconds. Alright, so I'm gonna hurry up, take this off my lips. I have to say that actually do like kind of work. Like they feel a bit softer. Like I feel like if I may do this maybe like a couple of times a week, maybe it would definitely help. But yeah, I definitely feel like a bit of an improvement. I'm gonna throw some lip gloss on there real quick. I was just kind of burning a little bit. I think I left it on obviously more than 10 seconds. Alright, so let's get into foundation, and this is definitely going to be interesting. Using a dish sponge to apply your liquid foundation. So yeah, I just dampened it some, wrung out the excess water. That's the one with like the little hard side to scrub it off. It's the one I had on hand. So we're going to use that and see if homegirl works. Thumbs up this video if your kids is always messing with your makeup and stuff. Messing and stuff. You gotta go running around trying to find stuff because they done thiefed it. Alright, so I'm using my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup. This is Neutral Classic Tan in 7. So, I'm trying to think. I'm just going to do it the same way I always do. So I'm going to apply some foundation to the back of my hand. I think that should be enough. I don't need a whole bunch. Okay, and I'm just going to dip my sponge in there. Just dip some in this sponge. This sponge feels really rough. I think I needed to get the soft one. Okay. Gotta bend it some. It's very like rough. Feels good though. It's not too bad, but it don't like, this isn't bouncy enough to really like press it into your skin, so it's kind of like just sitting on top of my skin. But it's not too bad. Blend down the neck. Alright, I'm gonna apply a little bit of concealer, just a little bit. I don't know how this is gonna work out. Blend it out. Not too bad. Okay. Yeah, around your eyes, it's not so great for blending out, but the rest of your face, it didn't do bad. Like, right up close, my forehead and chin. I will wear this outside. It don't look bad. And since we're doing hacks still, I'm gonna grab my airspun powder, put a little bit in the top. And I was going to do my regular little brush to apply my airspun, but nope. We're going to use the same sponge, dip it in there like so, tap off the excess, and apply it. That's it. Okay. Alright, let that bake for a couple of minutes while I took a few selfies for Instagram, you know. I'm just dusting away this excess powder with an actual brush. Oh guys, crap. I knew I was forgetting something, like, but I can't remember what it was. I should have had my list. What is that? I don't even think it was on my list. But my deodorant. The powder one. I was going to use my Dove deodorant to just put on the areas that I get like I start like really like, not creasing up, but like where I sweat a lot or get really like produce a lot of oil, like in my T-zone. They said you can use deodorant to help minimize the sweating and the oils from producing in those areas. Just use a little bit, not a lot, and don't use it so often. But I totally forgot. That was one of the ones I definitely wanted to try out for this video. But yeah, as far as the rest of my face, looks pretty dang good. Alright, next hack is actually something that I usually do in like all my videos. It's a tip that I learned from Kim Kardashian. But when you're contouring, you do like a 3 on your face. And it just makes it like easier, and you're supposed to get like the perfect contour. Like it goes in all the areas that you need it, like along your hairline into your cheekbone area and bring it around. Like I definitely love to put it here. It like makes my face look a lot more like chiseled and like skinty, I guess. Like I lost some weight. Alright, so I'm just dabbing it into my NYX contour kit in like the deepest shades, the 2 on the side. And just take it around here, bring it in there. That's the top of your 3 and the bottom. And another hack that I always do to make my lips look a little bit more plumper, I always take my contour shade and go just under my lip. And this helps make your chin look a little smaller if you got a pretty big chin. So yeah, this, putting the contour shade under my lips, make them look a little bit more plumper and fuller instantly. And then when you take it down the sides of your chin, looks more like smaller and softly defined. So it takes away like that double chin if you got a double chin like myself. Alright, so next we're gonna create a highlighter really quick. So yeah, I just grabbed a few different like old shimmery eyeshadows that I haven't used in God knows how long. This one is like a shimmery blue. I got the idea from, you know, of course, like the Moon palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, Moonchild palette. This is like a shimmery like white, and then this one is like a bronzy gold. And then I got another one that's pretty like iridescent, but this is a loose powder that I'm gonna mix in too. And I'm gonna show you how I did that. Alrighty, so with this hack and creating your own highlighters, I just grabbed about 4 different shades that I like, shimmery eyeshadows, and I pretty much use like equal parts except for some like the golds, you know, because I want to look a lot more bronzier. I just added a bit more of that than I would with all the other colors, just to give it more of a look that's customized for my actual skin tone. So yeah, I just crushed them up, got them pretty smooth in a little glass bowl, applied some, again, some rubbing alcohol to make it like a bit of a doughy texture. You don't want to apply too much because you don't want it like super loose and it'll just take forever to dry if it ever like dries properly at all. So yeah, I just mixed that around in the bowl till it's a pretty like clay-like consistency, and then with a butter knife, I just smeared it in the little container. Okay, so that just needs to like dry overnight probably, but yeah, it came out a very pretty shade. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a bit, like since it's not all the way dry yet, I can't use my brush, but I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand, swirl some around on the back of my hand. I'm just gonna pat it on the high points of my face. Oh, that is so pretty. Whoa. That is a gorgeous shade. Like, it's like a champagne, you know, like a champagne nudie. It's just a beautiful color. Alright, so we're basically done, but now it's time to set our face, and this is going to get interesting. So I have 2 different options here. First one is some super cold water, and the other one is holding spray. So with the cold water, that's supposed to give you, like, take away the powdery look and make your face look like, you know, more dewy and like less cakey, and it's supposed to make your makeup like really set and last all day. Now I've been seeing girls actually dip their faces in like some ice water, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna spray it. And then the other one, after that dries, I'm gonna try this holding spray and see how that works. I would try them a different day, but how often are you gonna do a hack video? So, alright, I'm gonna spray myself with this water. I got on my eyes, huh? Okay. So we're just gonna see.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Taking forever to dry, but we're gonna keep at it.
Okay, kids, don't try that at home. That took about an hour to dry. It's like, no, it only took, I'll say about at least 5 minutes to dry completely, and that's a waste of time, especially for the girls who like dunking their face in cold water. You're gonna have to sit home for like an hour or so just to wait for your whole face dunked in water to dry. Like, that's too much. So next we're gonna try, but my face is completely dry. Not noticing really any difference to it, but we're gonna spray this hairspray on here now. This one is by SavageMakeupArt. I imagine this is gonna be super sticky, but let's go. So, of course, instantly my face feels tight, like, and that's the holding spray. That's not gonna make your hair feel like super hard and crunchy, but my face still feel like instantly tight, like. Alright guys, our look is all completed. I hope you guys enjoyed this little switch up of a video tonight, doing like a makeup tutorial but using all these different hacks that they got going on Instagram and all throughout YouTube. It was definitely fun. I feel like my makeup was a bit easier to do tonight. Like, I don't feel like tired of, you know, having to blend so much or whatever after doing my face, and I think it looks pretty damn beat. Like, I wouldn't be ashamed to wear this out in public. I would definitely wear this out in public. Like, it looks cute. It doesn't look like, you know, weird or whatever. So yeah, I love it. I hope you guys love it as well. Definitely try it out. Take the challenge of doing your full face using these hacks that they got going on. Like, they're hacks for a reason to help make your life a bit easier, or, you know, if you like a beginner or you don't got certain products or whatever, you know, use the hacks and help, you know, make stuff easier, I guess. So yeah, definitely. So yeah, I had fun doing it. I hope you guys loved it as well. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it and made it all the way to the end. Go ham with that thumbs up button, and definitely subscribe to become a part of our Savage Beauty team here on my channel, and so you don't miss out on any uploads every time I post a new video. And thanks so much for watching, and always for your love and support, and I'll see you guys next time.